Welcome to this brief video on figuring out your vision for your life. Have you ever started a diet only to quit a few weeks later? Maybe because salads got boring or because those jelly donuts just look too delicious. Or have you ever started a new workout routine and kept up with it for a few weeks, but then slowly you start sleeping in, your alarm goes off, and you don't want to get up and work out, and so you give up? So why doesn't motivation last? In my experience, humans do not change until the pain of staying the same becomes greater than the pain of change. So just pause this video for a moment and think about what I'm saying. Change is hard, right? For example, if you really wanted to change to a healthy diet, it's going to be unpleasant. You're going to miss all of the delicious foods that you're used to eating. Likewise, working out. Initially, you're sore. Maybe you have to give up sleep or something else that you enjoy doing, just like resting or relaxing or watching TV. And again, working out is sometimes boring and unpleasant. But until all of those unpleasantnesses, if that's a word, until all of those things that are hard to do, until that becomes less miserable than the alternative, again, we don't like to change. Another thing that I found to be true is that following someone else's vision for your life won't get you through tough times. So historically, when a country or a group of people didn't have enough people to fight for them, they would pay people to fight for them, and these people were called mercenaries. So think to yourself, imagine to yourself, if you are a person whose sole motivation for fighting a war, risking your life and dying is just money, how is that going to affect your motivation relative to someone who is defending their own country, right? Your motivation is going to be completely different. If you're a mercenary, there's a good chance that, right, you're going to chicken out if there is imminent danger on your life. Conversely, if you are there defending your family, your territory, your home, if you have just a ton of emotional energy invested in this, you are much more willing and ready to risk your life for something that you really care about and believe in. So think about why you're taking this class. Is this class, are you taking it because someone else wants you to? Because this is just the next step after high school? Or do you have a vision for your life? So in this video, I am encouraging you to take ownership of your life. Don't let another person dictate or tell you what your life should look like. Think about what you want, who you want to be, where you want to be, and that's what we're going to talk about. So, why are you doing this? So anytime you do something, like maybe working out or maybe taking a class, usually most people have a goal in mind. So for working out, maybe you're trying to get in shape so you can run a marathon. Maybe something as simple as being able to play basketball with your son without getting winded. Or you're trying to lower your cholesterol because your doctor said that was a good idea, or you're trying to lose weight. All of those are reasonable goals and motivations to work out. Likewise, why are you studying? Why are you in school? Well, maybe you're going to get your prerequisite courses and then transfer somewhere. Maybe you're working towards a degree. Maybe, you just want to ultimately be able to increase your earning potential or create a better quality of life for your children. Again, all of those are reasonable goals or a vision for your life of why you are doing something. So it's Theodore Roosevelt said, "Nothing in the world is worth having or worth doing unless it means effort, pain, difficulty." So the unfortunate truth is, somewhere along your journey, your academic path, you are probably going to face resistance or difficulty. And that very well might happen in this very class. At some point, the going is going to get tough, and that's when you have to figure out if it's really worth it. And if the answer is no, it's not really worth it, if you're like that mercenary who's just collecting a paycheck and not fighting for something that they really believe in, then chances are you're going to bail. You're not going to stick with it. So that's why I'm making this video. That's why I want you to think about why you're taking this class, why you're doing what you're doing, and what your vision is for your life. So you're going to start by asking yourself, where do you want to be in 5 years or 10 years? Specifically, what do you want to be doing? What job will you have? How many hours a week will you work? What sorts of things would you like to be able to afford? How much money do you want to earn? Describe your quality of life in detail. And then you're going to explain how this course and or the degree you are pursuing will help you attain these goals. Again, if you can't see a link, a very direct link between what you're doing and where you want to be, you're probably not going to stick with it. A good example of this is dieting. Have you ever been on a diet and you go 2, 3, 4 weeks and you don't see a single change in the scale? You're the same weight. Are you going to stick with that diet if you feel like it's not working? You're probably not, right? So likewise with this course, if you feel like you're studying and working really hard and you're not seeing your grade change, or you don't really understand how this course is going to help you achieve the goals that you have for yourself and the vision that you have for yourself, then you're not going to stick with it. So the first thing we have to establish is, why are we doing this? We need to come up with a worthy vision for our lives.